So, exciting times. The graphene conductor, superconductor, capacitor, supercapacitor, the ultra capacitor. The graphene capacitor, supercapacitor, is on the charger. I've hooked it up in parallel with the lithium battery that the Rad Wagon comes with, but I've built this, I think it's like a 45.6 or like just 44 volt capacitor that is going to be running with the lithium battery. I built it out of just 2.7 volt cells that I ordered from China, and I had ordered them with a battery management system, but that's still in the mail. Somehow it got stuck in customs or whatnot. But because of the nature of a capacitor and the high usage rating on these cells, I decided to forego the BMS for now, just to see if the system's going to work. So the idea is that this is a system that could be used in conjunction with a lithium cell to basically provide lots of energy really quickly, and then also capture a lot of energy from like a regenerative system very quickly as well, and able to store that and function kind of as a quick fill and use bowl of energy. And it'll probably give you about a 30 to 40% boost on energy depending on how you ride. You know, if you're riding long straights and using a lot of power continuously, it's not going to work for that long. But if you have hills or stops or anything like that, you'll get more power to it. So it's not perfect, but I think it'll pair well with the battery, lithium batteries, and work as kind of like a nice addition. So, what we're hoping is that today I'm going to just give a quick mock-up tape, see how it looks. Okay, so I think we use this as the base. I'm not going to tear off the plastic coating, protective coating. I'm not going to tear off the protective coating until we can see what it looks like when I'm doing all my cuts. Because when you lay it out, you cut it, sometimes you can scratch the surface, but this next end is pretty stinking cool. It's very durable. So this won't be perfect, but it'll be pretty good little pack, I think. There you go. Now, ooh. Oh. Oh, it's okay. It's not how I'm gonna glue it. Let's go. Whoa! Wrong one. Cool. Straight up Empire droid. Let's see how it fits. I think the lazy way to do it right now is just fit it right here. How's that look? Does that look good? That's pretty good, huh? One of my favorite times. We're just gonna get in here and solder these joints. So connect this whole, create a nice current that will go through here, up, back this way, and then back up again, and then out. Cool? Cool. Okay, I just kind of got over the aesthetics of it and just wired it up. I don't have a battery management system, but capacitors are what make a BMS, I believe. Capacitors and switches. So because these are graphene capacitors, I think they're gonna have a lot of life cycles to them. That in mind, I want to just see proof of concept if this is going to work. So I just wired up the 2.7 volt 500 farad ultra capacitors, wired them all up together, got them up to XT90, an XT90 attachment here. Voila. So I'll take that and then I'm going to plug that into this here. Cool. Let's plug that in. And then I've got these great Jaguar attachments here. So I can just plug it in parallel to my battery. So we're gonna see if that works out. This might blow up the bike. Might be just fine. Oh wow, okay, I just did that and didn't check anything to make sure it was gonna be okay. But yeah, I now have the graphene capacitor very creatively strapped in here to the Rad Wagon. We've got, I've got, how many of these things? I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 cells, 2.7. So I think it's like 45 volts. I just wanted to strap it in and see if it was going to explode. It hasn't exploded yet. It looks like it's charging. Let's see how much charge. A little nervous. Okay, cool. So it looks like it's fully charged on there. But what's it say? Yeah, on the battery it says it's fully charged too. So, but it's still charging on the charger. So while it's doing that, we're gonna keep an eye on it, keep the fire extinguisher ready, and let it charge. Okay, cool. It's still charging, but it's not charging all the way to charged. The green light comes on the charger. And I'm just too excited to go, or too excited to wait, so I'm going. I think I'm going to try to see if I can get it down from 5 bars to 4 bars and see if there's like a wiggle room. And I adjust like ultimate, max power and low power, blah, 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 and see if I can get some sort of feel on what the regenerative is doing. Just gonna look into it and see what's going on, make some improvements, but I'm pretty excited so far, and hasn't burned up yet, so, but we haven't written it, so let's see what happens. Yo, just want to do a progress report. So right now, oh shoot, I didn't count how many miles I did. I think it was 267, so I think I did like 7 miles, 8 miles. Great work, dude. Anyways, but I've done a lot of hills, and I didn't have it fully charged, and it probably about 2 miles ago, maybe, it went down to 4 bars, maybe 2.5. And so I'm about to go down a big hill, and I'm just going to see if I can recharge it back to 5. But it definitely is feeling good. I'm running at full power, and it's taken a while to run it down 1 bar, and it's kind of staying steady like this. I'm running at 5, so it's going max power, 750 watts, and it feels good. It feels good until it runs out, which depends on the hill, depends on how much power I'm giving it, but you can tell when it kind of runs out because it drops from 750 watts to about 732. And that's the lithium kicking in. It has a little bit, it's got a little bit of lag time. So yeah, I'm gonna go down this hill and see if I can charge it back up to 5 bars. First response after that, very nice. Climbing hills, dream. So you can tell when it runs out of steam, but I climbed some tall hills and got like 3/4 of the way up. What else happened? Yeah, it felt good on acceleration. You could tell when it like ran out of power, and then it would need maybe like, it would probably need about 30 to 50 seconds of like charging off the battery until it was recharged. You could tell when it was recharged, and then when you go to accelerate, it would have just like a nice, clean, full power hit power right to the motor. The motor didn't seem to be complaining too much, so I feel really good. I feel like, so I went down, I pittered out at 3 bars as I was coming down the hill, and then I went back to 4 bars. So did a pretty good ride, and lots of hills at full speed, and we're full power, and I didn't have a full charge, and it went through probably about 1 3/4 bar. So, it's not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like that's can really extend the range, just day-to-day riding. So, especially if you're not riding hard constantly, So I think it will just really help just like a standard riding. So, but then also it's got so much juice, you just kind of want to do full power all the time. So we'll see.